Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Today we are talking about some funny posts and funny memes, just a bit of humour from the game whilst we're waiting on an update, and some other issues to be getting into, some glitches and some big glitches that people have been noticing recently. Just getting into those so you know to look out for them in the future as well. Okay, so let's start with the fun first. So thank you to everybody in the Facebook community before I use this, and I'm not going to ask permission, it's Facebook, it's social. You're putting it out there. This guy is the main focus of attention. This guy's faces. So this guy in the background of your charms classes, once you've been aware of him, you'll pay attention to every time you notice him. Like, this is probably the most common post. This is what I'm talking about. Just a few snapshots. Like, what is that face depicting? That's like, is he trying to get that feather up? Like, then he finally does it, and he's definitely had an accident, right? Straight after that, for the first time in, believe me, a long time, I'm level 22 or level 21. Finally got 6 gems. Usually I just get 1 gem, which was very, very nice to have, considering I've lost so many gems through a process which we'll talk about in a minute. Next up, the shout out to Ayman Azizu. On a scale of 1 to Jane, how dead inside are you? Man, that face screams. She does not have a soul. She looks like a haunted doll. You're gonna have nightmares about this in the night, for sure. I am. Next we have Cheech Simpson coming with One Day. Finding somebody who loves you. The way that Ben looks at his sandwiches. I mean, he is all in for that sandwich. He is so excited for it. Second off though, these sandwiches that they have, they're massive. They're freaking huge. Yeah, I thought somebody agreed with me. Mary Kessler, does anybody think these sandwiches are awfully big for half of a sandwich? Yes. These sandwiches in theory, I mean, that's bigger than her side head. So as a square piece, that's like a head, that's like that sandwich. That's a big sandwich. So yeah, I mean, they are magical sandwiches, but geez, you're not going to be able to finish that. Catherine Lee has pointed out that Dumbledore in this position looks like he is... Yeah, I've got to agree. He's giving you that look, isn't he? You know? And 759 points to Gryffindor because I'm with your mum. This guy got 759 points. Next up, Sketchy Sketchiness has had a bit of a fun with her name. And yeah, there's probably loads of little scenes that you can do this with. She's named herself Baby, Cursed Baby. So pay attention, baby. It'd be pay attention, baby. I do the worst Severus Snape impression. It's so hard to nail, but pay attention, baby. I don't want you to see you lose focus for even 1 second. There's probably more where that will come up as looking good. Next up, just a little bit of fun. I like this question coming from Beth Gray. You have been granted the ability to cast 1 spell for the rest of your life. Which spell would you choose? Incendio, Expelliarmus, Revelio, Herbificus, Lumos, Confundus, Reparo, Descendo, Stupefy, Aguamenti, Alahomora, Incendio, Serpensortia. And there's more. Wingardium Leviosa. Which one would I want? Reducio Episci. That's not going to come in handy that much unless you injure yourself. Engorgio will make you bigger. Or make items bigger. So you could be like, this pizza isn't big enough for you guys. Psst, Engorgio. Giant pizza. Feeds everybody. Could become, actually, gold. Some gold. Engorgio. That's probably a good one to have, isn't it? Because then you could have loads of money and become Tony Stark or Batman. Because you've got loads of money to buy cool stuff. If you want to become a hero. Nox. No. Flipendo. Alahomora. Wingardium Leviosa. Make the gar nice and long. Wingardium Leviosa. Rictus Sempra. Tipincus. No. Expelliarmus. You're not going to be using that much. Lumos. I don't know. I'm thinking that, I mean, of the spells we already know, if I was going to go off that, it would probably be that Engorgio. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go Incendio because the ability to, like, blast a flame that can set anything alight. If an ice. Yeah, I'm going Incendio. Might make me an arsonist in the future, but I'm going Incendio. Let me know in the comment section below which one you'd go for. I mean, there are a lot of spells that we probably haven't talked about, but any of you going on the dark side and cast some spells going that way, let me know. Shout out to this guy, Rishi Thalapathy Rasigan. That's a name and a half. 1,000 coins. I've got this like 3 times. So if you haven't got it yet, it's possible. And those coins they're rare. You know, you can't buy a lot of things with them at the moment because you need a lot. This scene, by the way, if you watch it, if you're at this point in class, just leave it on for a bit. It's pretty entertaining. Everybody just gets hit in the face by a broom repeatedly. This used to be only happened to Ben in the updates. Ben would repeatedly hit himself in the face, and I could watch that scene for quite a long time. But they seem to have adapted it to everyone now. And then Wizards Hub have just done like loads of memes that people have posted. A lot of them aimed at like just the unfairness of energy, and which you don't have to spend money on the game, you know. Hogwarts Mystery be like Marula Snide, me, and then Rona Ben. Yeah, like Kevin Hart style. It's true to life. And then somebody has said this would have been a better decision. Hogwarts Mystery, a new Harry Potter mobile game by Telltale Games. It is just like Telltale Games, you know, it's all about the story in that sense. $15, would people pay for it though? You know, I think evidence suggests people pay more when they have in-app purchases. They're willing to pay more. And I think less people are willing to get that, you know, investing $15 in a game that you don't know anything about, that's harder. Investing money in a game that you are well involved in, that's another picture. Next, let's get into some funny glitches people have been experiencing in the game, starting with Mini a Kiss. Snape, are you sure you added the right ingredients? Because you are glitching. Like, what's happened to him there? He's just squares. Is that the potion he's creating to make you look like a pixelated square? Next up, one of the biggest glitches in the game, one that they fixed originally, or thought they fixed. So I'm assuming everybody will hopefully be by year 2. But anyway, Ben's missing, and he's meant to be like straight up fully gone, but there he is, thinking out loud to himself. This meeting must be something about something I did wrong. Well, Ben, you're missing. It's probably about where's Ben. A lot of people have spotted him in the Gryffindor common room. He used to be in the flying class, so that's where they were like, oh, what? Why is he in the flying class if he's missing? And they fixed that, but you guys have made hopefully those will make them aware of those little things as well. And Kristen Sierra Bowman has also spotted Ben in the background here. Talked to Ben Poppet, just hiding, and he's meant to be missing again. Another quite clever plot hole that was identified is that Ben Copper, who is missing at this point, has somehow earned 13 points for his house. So Ben's still missing and he still earns points for Gryffindor. So they also need to fix that. Good spot by Angelica Gaworska. Next glitch is Rowan, who is just doubled. So or you've been flipendoed so hard by Marula that you're seeing double. That's probably the way they're gonna swing it. Jam City, like, yeah, it's part of the game on purpose. Oh, look, here she is again. Yeah, and here's the female form. One's thinking, the other one just looks at peace. More odd spells coming at us from Mark Gomez, who's identified that there's more than one Snape and Flitwick. So as you can see there, it's Snape and Flitwick versus Snape and Flitwick. So unless they may have used some Polyjuice potion, you never know. It's possible. And one of these are in fact imposters, but they've been caught. And then finally coming back to one glitch that is occurring at the moment, And this comes off the back of somebody posted this problem. So whenever you get towards the end of the energy, if you have gem, once you get towards the end of your energy, you obviously get the choice of I'll wait and versus I'll spend gems. Now they changed this. It used to be a single box of gems right in the middle. Some people clearly emailed in about that, but they changed it. And as you can see here, right, they didn't change it for the better. So these blue spots are on the right side. So I don't know about you, but when it turns to 3 minutes 10, I can't see how much energy I've got. So this is purely because I don't pay attention enough. So this bit, if I hit this one more time, right, if I go tap tap, it quickly comes up. It's probably below, but by chance there are things around that area, and when you hit them, you accidentally hit the 55 gems. Now doing that, I don't expect to get any gems back. You know, that's an error on my part of I'm just not paying attention. That's happened to a lot of people. There's a post on Facebook and it's happening to a lot of people. So I would like to see that be shifted away from the energy points in the future. I think it's going to be a bit small change, but if it's happening to a lot of people and they're probably getting a lot of support messages saying, hey, you cheated me out of this. They didn't really. They didn't probably. They may have done it intentionally, but I doubt it they did. So I think just a nice little shift away, or maybe when you hit it, coming up in another area of, are you sure you want to make this purchase? That would be quite a nice addition to have. So hopefully they change that. But worse than that, what is happening to people is that is happening automatically, in that without even tapping, they're loading up the game and they're having their energy spent, their gems spent on energy, coming into the game and buying 30 energy without actually pressing anything. But now they haven't actually made any contact back, probably through support channels directly. It doesn't look like, I haven't heard of anybody actually getting the money back yet for that or their gems, but they really need to be able to, they need to pay that back. Because we're talking, you know, if that's somebody's happened to 4 times, right? 4 times, you know, 55, I think it is for, yeah, 55, it's like 200. So that could all add up to about £5. Now that may not seem a lot to them in terms of, you know, £5 in the lake of the money that they're probably getting from this game. May not seem a lot, but to some people that's like an hour's work. You know, if you get paid £5 an hour, which is a lot to lose. They really need to fix that glitch. That's huge. I think it's going to be difficult to pay anybody individually. It'd probably be better for them just to send out a blank, you know, 250 gems out to people, just as a reimbursement for it. Some people it will have affected and they're happy. Some people will get a free 250 gems. And it also, I think, builds a good fan base that's not disgruntled. Now, one of the things that typically happens in pretty much most apps these days is when they first bring them out, they've got bugs, they've got glitches, and they happen, and they send out a reward to say, look, sorry for this. They go down for maintenance periods, they send out rewards, sorry for this. And it doesn't make that much difference in the grand scheme of things when it's a game like this. Yes, some people might progress a bit faster, but you can spend it on clothes. So has that glitch actually happened to anybody? Let me know in the comments below. If it has, you know, have you actually contacted support? What have they said back? Let me know, that'd be good information to have. Okay, well that's all for this video. I'm gonna end it on this point. Have a good night's sleep tonight. I certainly won't. Okay, well that's all for this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button below and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future information. That's all from me. See you soon.